Welcome to a little bit of yoga to help you feel good and enjoy breathing and moving. This practice has music to go along with it in the comments. You can find a link to my Spotify playlist if you want to go there and push play on that soundtrack and get going together. So, this practice is also going to feature a circle flow. So that means we're going to move from side to side. Don't worry about it. We'll get there. For now, just take a seat. It's okay to sit with your legs crossed. Maybe you want to bring the soles of your feet together, whatever works for you. I'm going to bring the soles of my feet together. Sit up tall and then just tuck your chin. Let everything hang forward, fold forward. If this doesn't feel good, you can dial it back. Remember, make it work for you. But wherever you are, just close your eyes. Take a moment to find your breath. To start your practice in a place of listening. Maybe your mind is still chattering. That's okay. Use your breath to help you make a little space between that chatter and you, the witness. As you breathe, if you feel like softening a bit more, you can always shift and adjust. Let yourself just melt on down. Soften through your neck, your shoulders. Take a really big breath in. Fill yourself up from your belly into your chest, into your throat. Exhale, soften. Let go. Inhale, slowly start to rise up. Crawl your fingertips back towards your body. And then from this seat, we'll bend a little side to side. If it feels good to have your ankles crossed, you can keep them that way or bring the soles of your feet to touch. Maybe it'll feel okay for you to play with this a bit. It's all right if your knees are up high. Don't worry about it. Take an inhale, reach up, rise up tall. Interlace your fingers and then side bend off to one way. Gaze up in the opposite direction. Let that bend help you bring your hip down to the floor and find some stretch down through the lengthened side of your body. Inhale to come through center. Exhale, take it the other way. Stretch over as much as feels good for you. You can keep the bind on this first round, and if you want to keep it on subsequent rounds, go for it. This is your practice. You make it work for you. Inhale and come back up. Exhale, drop your hand down to the side if you want to play a little differently. And then notice the difference as you stretch your fingers over, push your opposite hip down the side of your body. That's lengthening, get a bit more stretch there. Inhale to come through the middle, change sides. Other hand goes down. Other arm reaches up overhead. Even just a tiny micro bit more, bringing your knee down towards the floor is going to help you maybe feel a bit more stretch. I'm certainly feeling a little bit more here. Nice. Take it back the other way. Inhale up and exhale down. If you want to bring your elbow down to the floor, that's an option. Or keep it high. Just be willing to explore a little bit more. What changes make different sensations happen for you as you move, and which sensations feel good? Try exploring more of those and leaving the ones that don't feel so good behind. Let's add a twist here. Inhale and rise. Exhale, take a twist. Bring one hand behind you. Other hand to your opposite knee. Gaze back. Rise up tall through your spine. Nice. Exhale, sweep low out in front of you, and then take a twist. The other way, like a spider as you crawl your hands. Inhale to rise, exhale to twist. Nice. Exhale and then sweep low. Crawl it forward, bring your fingers out. And bounce a little bit here gently. And then we're gonna play a little bit more. Bring one hand down in front of your knee. Then inhale, rock up onto your knee. You can keep your feet touching or slide your other foot out. That might feel all right here. Variation called gate pose for a little stretch. Exhale, take a seat. Bring your feet back to meet and then try the other side. You can rise up with your feet touching or stretch it out. Nice. You're already moving in a bit of a circle flow here, moving side to side through your mat. So keep it going here. Inhale to lift and extend, find length. Exhale, sit back down. Set yourself up for the other side. This is as simple as it can be, moving in a circle, going end to end on your mat. If you're not used to it, that's totally okay. But it gets pretty simple when you break it down like this, right? All good. Nice. Awesome. One more on the other side. And then we're going to take a seat and stretch out long. So from here, just take a seat. Leave your legs as they are. Now we're in a position already to take a stretch. Reach up and then exhale, fold forward and down. Whether this is a variation of a pose you know already or it's something that you're trying, just enjoy it for what it is. Find length. Don't worry about getting so low. Worry a little bit more about being able to experience what you're feeling where you are right now. There's nowhere else really to be. It's physics, laws of nature. We create all of this chatter in our minds when we want it to be different. Nice. Let's do the other side. So you can just switch legs. Inhale and reach up. Exhale, fold forward and down. Of course, making positive changes is something we can all work towards, we can all strive towards. But then when all we're focused on is what we're going to fix, we forget to enjoy what we've got now. Well done. Nice. Inhale and come back through to center. Place both of your hands down and come to your hands and knees. Pull your hips back towards your heels. Stretch it out for child's pose here. This is a great place to come if you just need a minute to rest. It can feel pretty good. Bring your hips back towards your heels, or if your shoulders are pretty tight and this feels okay, you can keep your hips above your knees for puppy pose instead. I saw my puppy actually doing it the other day. It was pretty cute. Awesome. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up into the air, pedal at your feet. Sway a bit side to side here in this upside down V shape called downward facing dog. You can bend through your elbows, spread your fingers wide. Just make sure that you've got a little bit of muscular engagement so that your joints aren't taking all of your weight in here. A little bit of bend in your elbows and knees will go a long way to helping with that. As you sway side to side, notice what feels good. Maybe it feels nice to pull your hips back a bit more. Maybe bend both knees, let them hover. Rise back up. Awesome. Let's take a three-legged dog. Inhale and reach one leg up. You can bend your knee, you can open, you can tap your toe. Nice, bring it down. Let's do the other side. Inhale and lift your leg up. Maybe you push your bottom heel down a bit more, bend through your knee, open through your hip. Just get a little more blood flowing. And exhale, bring it down. Awesome. Bring your knees down to the mat. And then bring yourself all the way down to your belly. Let's take a little baby back bend here. Rest your palms underneath your shoulders. Bring your toes towards one another, your big toes, that is. Pull your belly in, engage your glutes. Push into your palms. Inhale, lift, sway. Just kind of connect with what you're feeling in your body here. Exhale, bring it down. Now go ahead and lift one of your legs up and push into your palms with your palms down. Remember to engage your belly. Exhale and lower. Other side. Push into your palms, belly in. Inhale, rise. Exhale, back down. One more time each side. Inhale and lift. Exhale, bring it down. Other side. Inhale and lift. Exhale, bring it down. Now, try inhaling, lift both legs up off of the mat. You can always float your hands if you want. Exhale, bring it back down. Now, reach back, bend your knee, grab towards your foot. It's okay if you don't reach it. Don't worry about it. And then keep your opposite hand down on the mat. Inhale, push up, but kick into your foot if you've got the bind. It'll help you get a little back bend here. It's like a half bow pose. Nice. Exhale. Change sides. Bring your hand down, keep it under your shoulder. Reach your opposite hand back for your foot. Kick it up. And remember to keep breathing. Even as you kick up and away, make sure that you're not leaving your breath behind. We might hold poses, but not our breath. Nice. Exhale, release. Now go ahead. If you want to try, you can reach both hands back, grab your feet, or interlace your hands like we did just a few moments ago. Then inhale, draw your knees together. Sometimes knees splay out. Bring them together. That'll help you get a little bit more stretch in through the midline of your body and your back. You can try lifting your knees a bit more. Remember to pay attention to your body. Gaze up, rise, keep breathing. It's okay if you rock and roll a little bit. It might mean that you're breathing really deeply, and that's awesome. Exhale, release. Bring your palms under your shoulders. Rise to your hands and knees. Pull it back. Child's pose. Inhale, rise up. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Pedal out side to side. Get a little warmer here with a sun salutation. So crawl your feet to the top of your mat. You can let everything hang heavy if you like. Sway it out. You can clasp your opposite elbows. Let gravity help you here. Soften through your shoulders, your neck. And then push your way down into your feet. Pull your belly in. Pull your energy up from the floor and rise up tall. Stretch your arms up. Exhale, lift through your chest. Pull your elbows back. A little bit of cactus action here. And then inhale to rise. If you want to add a side bend, let's take a curtsy side bend here. It's not as complicated as it sounds. So grab your opposite wrist. I have my right hand, so I'm grabbing my left wrist. Step your left foot back. So you take a bind on the same wrist as the foot that steps back. Nice. Exhale. Inhale to come through center. Change up your stance. So for me, I'm grabbing my right wrist. My right foot steps back. It's a curtsy side bend. You can gaze up to the ceiling as well, bringing that stretch all the way through your spine. Inhale to come through center. Let's cactus one more time. My back needs it today. Inhale and rise. Keep your belly pulled up and in. Engage through your center. That's where all our strength and balance and connection come from. Exhale, fold forward and down. Soften. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, plant your hands down, fingertips beside your toes. Step back to the top of a push-up or bring your knees down. No big deal. Wherever you are, exhale to come on down to your belly. Now you can keep your feet down on the mat, your whole legs down on the mat, or you can engage through the tops of your feet to lift your legs. I don't think my back's ready for that yet, so I'm just going to do a cobra pose with my legs down. Sway it out. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal it out, and then inhale. You can look forward, you can walk forward, you can take a little hop forward, and then rise up halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale and rise up tall. Let's take our side bend curtsies here. Step to one side, lift up, gaze up. Inhale to the center. Exhale, other side, find length and lift. And then inhale to come to the middle. Here's our little back bend. Exhale and open. Inhale and rise. Exhale, reach forward, fold forward and down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant your hands back to the top of a push-up. Exhale to come down. Inhale, roll forward and up. My back's feeling better now. My legs are up. Upward facing dog. Now you can come back down to your belly, rise to your hands and knees, or tuck your toes, belly in, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Paddle out your feet. Inhale, hop or walk forward. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift halfway. Beautiful. Rise all the way up. Reach up tall. Exhale for your side bend. Nice. The reason I like these side bend curtsies are that When I stretch, I get even more sensation all the way down from the top into my hips. Feels really good for me. Inhale and rise. Exhale and bend open. Inhale and lift. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale to rise up halfway. Exhale to step back, top of a push-up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale and rise up. Exhale, tuck your toes, hips up, down and back. Nice. Now, if you want to start moving this at your own pace, you can leave me behind for a round or two. Inhale to come up and rise halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, curtsy side bend, find your lift. Inhale to come through center, reach and rise. Exhale, other side. Yeah, my back's starting to feel better now. Inhale to lift. Exhale to open. Inhale to rise. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step it back. Hug your elbows in tight to the sides of your body. Lower down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down dog. Nice. Awesome. Let's do 2 more here. Inhale, walk or hop to the top of your mat. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, curtsy side bend. Inhale and come through the middle. Exhale, take it to the other side. Inhale to come through center. Exhale, pull your elbows back. Inhale to rise. Exhale, reach forward, fold forward and down. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step it back, top of a push-up. Pull yourself forward. Exhale, down. Nice. Inhale, roll forward and up. Exhale, downward facing dog. I think that was only one more time, so one more still to go. Inhale, top of the mat. Rise halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale and rise. And if I'm going way too fast, slow it down. Do what works for you. Inhale and lift. Exhale to come through the center. Exhale to take it to the other side. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, open. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, top of a push-up. Pull it forward. Exhale, down. Inhale to rise. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nicely done. And sway it out side to side. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Exhale, plant it down in between your feet. Nice low lunge. Inhale to rise up and then turn to face me. Nice work. So here's we're going to play a little bit more with what it's like to move from side to side. It's definitely not as complicated as we might be fearing. So let's start with a little bit of ninja squats. Skandasana. So you can bend one knee. Keep your toes pointing forward. You can bend the other. Now you can stay pretty high like this, moving side to side, or you can start to bring it down a little more. Bring your hands down. Maybe lift your opposite toes, gaze towards them, and then stay low. Do that little spider walk, crawl the other way. It's totally okay. You're up here and moving side to side like this. You're going to work through your quadriceps, maybe your glutes if you can push some weight down into your heel of your supporting leg as you shift side to side. Or if you come on low, sway and sweep side to side. Probably get a little deeper into your hips, but that doesn't feel good for everybody. You're not everybody, you're you. So move and play accordingly. Awesome. Yeah, so this is about as simple or as complicated as it is to move side to side. Don't worry about it too much. Let's play a little more. All right, so step your hands to the top of your mat. Step your foot back. Let's flow a little bit together. So pull forward, exhale down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale and lift a leg up. Exhale, plant it in between your hands. Pivot your back heel down. Nice. Make sure your front knee is over your ankle. Then sweep your arms up. Let the other one follow. Bring your front leg towards straight. Back hand is at your back leg. You can reach up tall. There's a whole bunch of names for this posture. Some people call it reverse triangle, inverted triangle. One of my awesome friends, Robert, calls it Joan of Arc, which is my favorite name for this posture now. It's a variation of warrior. Reverse warrior with your knee bent. Nice. Exhale, bend your front knee. Place your front forearm on your thigh. Stretch your opposite arm up and overhead. Pull your belly in. And then make sure your front hand isn't just kind of flopping around. Turn it on. Turn your palm up. Let that engage through your side of your body. Side angle pose. Nice. Really push some energy down into the heel of your back leg. It's like your brake back there. And you use it to turn things on some more. And now you might have seen a photo on Instagram where your arm is perfectly in a line. You don't have to be perfectly in a line now or ever. Maybe it feels nice to let your elbow bend. That pulls some stretch down into my hip. Maybe it feels good to open up. Just be mindful if you're hyper bendy, not to open too much, create not good things, which is what we're really aiming for. Awesome. Beautiful. Then inhale, reach both of your hands forward, rise up tall, bring your palms to touch. Bring your front leg towards straight again, and try imagining making your knees smile a little bit here. That smiling feeling turns on your quads so that you can get some support and some strength. So again, you're not dumping your energy into your joints, but rather using your muscles. Find some stretch. Straighten your back leg. Push energy down into the heel of your foot. It's a variation of warrior, letter A, Virabhadrasana A, warrior one, whatever you want to call it. And then we're going to get a little funky here. So re-bend your front knee. Bring your front hand back behind you. It's on the same side. And then try tapping your opposite elbow towards the top of your leg. Yeah, nice. Big twist here. Variation of revolved side angle. Awesome. Now you could always have your back knee down if that was an improvement for you. And then inhale, sweep your hands up, rise up, big movement all the way to the center of your mat for star pose. You can gaze up here and then imagine something you want a lot of. Maybe it's chocolate, maybe it's flowers, maybe it's love. I don't know, you decide, and then scoop it up, bend your knees, and then bend your back knee. Remember this? We're just doing this. Again, it's okay if you're up here. Cool. Walk your hands to the center of your mat. Lift your hips up. Let your head hang heavy. Big wide-legged forward fold. And then we're going to take a twist in the direction that you just were. So back hand stays down. Front arm reaches up. Take a big twist here. Nice. Exhale. Sweep it down. Walk to the back of your mat. Holy cow. Here we go. Circle flow. Nice. You're in a low lunge. Step your foot back. Knees down or up. Yogi's choice. Pull it forward. Exhale down. We're going to vinyasa. Get our way back to downward facing dog. Find some lift. Belly in. Exhale. Down dog. Let's do all that on the other side. Inhale. Opposite leg up. You're on your opposite leg because we're on the other side of your mat. That's how a circle works. Exhale. Bring it down in between your hands. Lower your back heel. Remember, Joan of Arc rises. Sweep up, back, straighten your leg. Find some lift, find some length. Exhale, side angle pose. Bring your elbow down, your forearm down. Reach up and open. Push some energy into your back heel. Turn your core on. Pull your belly up and in. Take a big breath or two here. Feel what you've got going on. Nice. And then we rise again. Use your core to balance you. We're going to reach forward first. It helps you get more blood flowing, more core work involved, even when you're in the flow. Inhale, sweep forward. Touch your palms together. Rise up tall. Find length. Find lift. Beautiful. Bend through your front knee. Push your back heel down. And try pulling your back hip forward a bit. We often have a tendency to be sideways. Try and line your hips up so your hip bones point more forward, belly up and in. And then we take that awesome twist. So sweep the hand that's back and open, front elbow towards your front leg. Big twist here. You can look back if you like. And now that we've done these 4 moves, it's time to open on up, all the way to star. So big move. Inhale, rise, arms up, rainbow, and then open. Care Bear stare. You can shine. My friend Mason is the first one that I remember saying that, and I love him for it. I think about him every time I do this. Awesome. Sweep down, open, gather abundance of what you want in life. Feel it here. You can always have your hands down. That's perfectly okay. Then walk your hands to the center of your mat. Here's our wide-legged forward fold. Bring it down. And then open and twist. Inhale, open to the side. Exhale all the way back to the front of our mats again. Beautiful. Now, you can take a moment to hang out in child's pose or flow through vinyasa with me here. Top of a push-up, child's pose is right there. Or exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, tuck your toes. Back, down dog. Back leg up. Inhale and rise. Exhale, plant it in the middle of your hands. Back heel down. Inhale, circle sweep up and back. Strong and fierce and awesome as you lift up, rise up. You can always gaze down rather than up if that suited you better. And then exhale, forearm to thigh, side angle pose. Find some lift. Yeah. Inhale and open, warrior A variation. And then take your twist. Exhale, elbow to your knee, other hand back, reaching back. Beautiful. Sweep your energy forward, open up, rise and shine. Star pose. Exhale, sweep what you want, pull it into you. And gently place it down because you know it's going to come back. And then walk your hands to the center of your mat, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, open and twist in the direction that you were coming. And then exhale, take it in the direction where you're going, all the way to the back of your mat. Nice, low lunge, top of a push-up. Remember, you can take child's pose here or flow it through. Exhale, inhale, down dog. Back leg up, inhale to lift. Exhale, bring it on through. Nice, last round here, inhale and rise up. You can always keep your front leg bent if that suited you better. Exhale, side angle. Nice. Open, push your heel back. Inhale, scoop up, rise up. Find some lift. Beautiful. Exhale, twist, stretch. Inhale, open up, star pose here. Reach up tall, and then we're gonna add a little bit of a grand, beautiful squat, goddess pose, horse dance, Utthata Konasana, whatever you wanna call it. And let's do a little crunching for your core here. Bring your fingers behind your ears. Exhale, dip to one side. Inhale to center. Exhale, dip the other way. Inhale to center. Exhale, let yourself really connect with your sides, your core, your muscles as you move side to side. You're probably feeling a lot in your glutes too. At least I am. I don't think I'm all alone in this. Awesome. One more side to side. Let's add a bit of a twist. Rise through center. Exhale to twist one way, across your body. Exhale the other way. Yeah, squats and crunches at the same time. You're not wrong, it's not easy. But keep on breathing through the challenge. You can always take breaks. Just making the determination or growing the determination, having the determination, just try. It's pretty much a good 80% of any battle. The rest is just polish. So you're doing a phenomenal job. One more, other side. Awesome. Let's throw in a little balance for good measure. Let's see where we get with this. So turn to face the top of your mat. Walk your hands down. Place your hands down on the floor and then pick up your back leg. Now remember, you can engage your thigh of your standing leg by remembering to make your standing knee smile. Kick your foot up into the air behind you. It's okay if your leg is here and that feels good. Don't worry about it. This is supposed to be standing splits, and I'm not in the splits. So let your head hang heavy. Breathe through it. Nice. Add a little more balance. Walk the same side hand of your standing front leg forward a little bit. Now flex the foot of your leg that's up in the air. Bend your knee a wee bit. And remember, you're rising. Reach your other hand up. If you don't need to reach your hand up, don't worry about it. Keep your hand down. The more you flex the foot of your lifted leg, the more you're going to turn on muscles in your standing leg to help you balance, turn on your core. You can even gaze up if you like. Nice. Exhale to bring it down. Draw your back knee in towards your standing leg. And inhale and rise. Maybe bring your palms off the floor for a little airplane here. You can take some micro bends in your standing leg if you like. I've got another side to do still. So bring your back foot down. Sweep up and over all the way to the other side. Plant your hands, kick your back leg into the air. Things might feel different side to side. Maybe they feel more open, less open. They're not as symmetrical as we might like to think. Nice, hang heavy. Then for a little extra balance playtime, flex your back foot. Slide the hand of the same side of your standing foot forward. And then if you'd like, you can try reaching your other hand up. The more you move through your center, the more you think about rising, bringing energy through your lifted legs, you can literally help yourself pick up and rise. Balance and rising doesn't come easy. It comes from turning more things on. So if you want to think about pulling your hand through your center, letting that lift you. It's all a matter of perspective and the way that we train our minds to think, our bodies to react. Exhale, draw it in. Bring your knee to your standing leg. And then inhale, push into the heel of your standing foot. Rise up, balance. Engage the leg that's stretched out behind you. Pull your glutes up and in. Then exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, inhale to rise. Nice wide stance here. Then exhale, fold forward and down. You can take it side to side like we were at the beginning. You're through all the challenge. Now it's time for a little gentle stretching. Beautiful. Nice. Come to the top of your mat. Come into a runner's lunge with your back knee down. Pull your front leg towards straight here. So your hips back for half splits. Let your head hang heavy. You can be way up here. That's totally okay. Our hamstrings tend to be among the tightest muscles in our bodies. Sometimes the tightest muscle in our bodies is the one between our ears. But as yogis, we're working on that, right? Let yourself melt as much as you can. And maybe you only melt between a whole bunch of tight rocks and sticks that are in your way. That's all right. Be where you are. Hang heavy. Relax forward. Keep breathing. Change is happening right here and right now. And inhale. Very, very slowly, like you're crawling through water. Bring it forward. Slide your back knee back a little more. You can keep it down or lifted. Bend through your elbows. Maybe bring your forearms down for dragon here. I need my back knee lifted. You might not. And then bring your back knee down if it is lifted. Crawl back up to your hands. Reach your hand back. Grab a hold of your foot or just open up through your shoulder if you're not catching your tail today. And then let your hand go. Wiggle walk your front knee off to the side. If this doesn't feel good on your knee, you can roll to your back. I'll show that in a second. Bring yourself down for sleeping swan. Let your head hang heavy. Maybe stack your fists. Maybe you have a pillow nearby you can grab. If this doesn't feel good on your knee, just roll to your back. Make a figure four shape with your right ankle or back ankle on top of your front knee. Hug it in. Nice. I'm going back to sleeping swan. And if you're down on your back, soften your knees into the floor. You don't want any more tension in your shoulders and neck. There's plenty there already. Don't overdo it. Just breathe here for a few moments. Breathe through what you find as best you can. Nothing ever has to be perfect. Just gotta be giving it what you've got. And then maybe even letting some of that go. It's normal to want to fidget when we start to hold a little longer. But let yourself breathe through that too. Stick it out and see what happens on the other side of the fidgeting. And then inhale, push on up. You can stay seated here. Just swing yourself to the other side like we've been doing. Nice. You're all set up in a runner's lunge on the other side. So, sit your hips back. You can stay high or bring it down low. Half splits or full splits if you fancy. Tuck your chin, let it hang. When we work through these long holds, connect more with our fascia, the connective tissues in our bodies. They work a little differently. They respond by letting us soften. They bring important fluids throughout our system, like lymph, hydration. So instead of holding on and gripping like we do when we're being active, try and soften as much as you can. Relax. Relax what's connected to all the tension. It might not all soften today, but you're helping it learn a new skill. And it's not that easy to teach our bodies, our subconscious systems, new skills, but with time, anything's possible. Inhale and come forward. Bring both hands to the inside of your front foot. And slide your knee back or even tuck your toes to lift it up. Come on down to your elbows if that's something that feels right for you. Breathe here. And lower your back knee. Reach back. Grab towards your foot. Open up. And then exhale. Sleeping swan. Forward or on your back. However you like it. Remember that sides are different. So if it feels sharp on this side, roll onto your back. Otherwise, just let yourself settle in here. Rather than fidgeting, try softening. A little surrender goes a long way. If your mind feels like that, it's never going to happen, give it time. Everything changes in time, whether we like it or not. Slowly push into your palms, start to rise. We reach the point in our practice where if you'd like to take rest, you can just roll on down to your back. It feels nice to take a little twist side to side. Yeah, that feels nice for me. You can stretch your top leg out. Go the other way. Take another stretch. Nice. You can stay here, lay down and rest, or come on up with me to take a few moments of seated meditation. For that, you can just cross your legs, sit however is comfortable for you. If you have a pillow nearby, you can put it underneath your hips for a bit of propping. And then just bring your hands to rest in your lap, palms up or down. Some people like making a little cup for their hands. All depends on the day. Close your eyes. And then let the crown of your head rise up a bit more so that your whole spine rises just a little bit. Then exhale and soften. Take a little time and space just to feel your breath. Maybe you can feel your blood moving, your heart beating, or just the rise and fall of each inhale, each exhale. with your eyes still closed, rather than worrying about setting an intention at the beginning of your yoga practice when everything's complicated and crazy. Take a moment here just to feel what it is you want to offer to the world, maybe for the rest of today or just in this moment. Take a big breath in and fill up with whatever that is. Exhale, sigh it out, let it go. And gently bring the palms of your hands to touch at the center of your chest. Take a big inhale here, fill up from your belly into your chest, into your throat. Exhale, let it go. Thank you for practicing with me. I'm Shannon McPhee, shooting a little quarantine yoga practice here on my YouTube channel. I also have a lot of Yoga Nidra guided meditation practice on my podcast. It's on Spotify and on Apple, as well as Google Podcasts. So if you want to tune in there for a very, very grounded yoga of sleep experience, go ahead and give it a try. You can find it at Supernova Yoga Nidra. And hopefully I'll see you again soon.